Now imagine Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz, but instead of having a dog named Toto, imagine that Dorothy's pet is Scooby-Doo. Then imagine how Scooby-Doo would fit into the basket on Dorothy's bike. Now think about how Scooby-Doo would react when meeting the Wicked Witch for the first time. Right? To continue with this sort of creative warm-up exercise, you can just have a number of movie and story titles on slips of paper, mix them around and mishmash a few of them together, and then think of the scenarios and what they would be like with the character swaps in place. So for some more examples, you could have James Bond in a battle against Kermit the Frog, Rambo taking on the Death Star in Star Wars, Sherlock Holmes in The Firm instead of Tom Cruise. Just grab a few novels or comic books and think of the mix and match ways that you could create new and unusual combinations. And if you like, you can just sit there and play through as long of the scenarios as you want, trying to develop stories and scenarios that would happen if those things were mixed and matched. And in some sense, this is how new stories emerge. But in this case, we're just using it as a brain warm-up exercise, and you can certainly spend more time on it, and who knows, you might be the next person who writes an incredible novel. And in some sense, this is what I did with my forthcoming detective novel, which is coming soon. So if you are interested in playing a game based on this novel, and you want to read the novel and see how I mixed and matched a bunch of existing story elements, then make sure to go to magneticmemorymethod.com/NS, which stands for novel sample. magneticmemorymethod.com/NS. The launch is coming as soon as possible, and I hope that you enjoy how I played this exercise myself to the extent that I wound up writing an entire new story. And yes, there's a little bit of Sherlock Holmes involved.